What if everything you see, everything you feel, isn't real in the way you think it is? What if reality itself isn't something you live in, but something you create, moment by moment, with your thoughts? Science calls it perception, okay? Mystics call it manifestation, but deep down, you felt it before. That strange moment when the world seems to bend to your emotions. When coincidences aren't coincidences anymore. When your mind feels like it's whispering to reality, and reality listens. Welcome to the simulation within. Let's start with something simple. When you look around, what do you really see? A table, a screen, maybe your reflection in a glass. But here's the unsettling truth. You don't see the world. You see your brain's interpretation of it. Light hits your eyes. Electrical signals race through neurons, and your mind constructs a visual image. It's the table, the light, the colors. None of them exist out there as you perceive them. They exist in here as a mental projection. Every person is living in their own simulation, a version of reality filtered through memories, emotions, and beliefs. Two people can witness the same event, and walk away with completely different experiences. One sees beauty, the other sees danger. One feels inspired, the other feels hopeless. It's not the world that changes, it's the observer. So what if the world we share is not a single, fixed structure, but a network of intersecting personal realities, simulations overlapping, interacting, influencing one another? Your mind doesn't just observe the universe, it paints it. Neuroscience has long known that our brains create reality internally, but recent studies in quantum physics go even further, suggesting that consciousness might play a direct role in shaping physical reality. At the subatomic level, particles don't behave like solid things. They exist as probabilities, possibilities, waiting to be observed. When an observer looks, those possibilities collapse into a single, defined outcome. This is called the observer effect. In simple terms, the act of observation creates the reality that is observed. Einstein hated this idea. The moon, he said, is there even if no one looks at it. But quantum mechanics seems to whisper, are you sure? If thought and observation define what becomes real, then every moment of awareness is a creative act. Every emotion, every belief, every mental image is a brushstroke on the canvas of your personal universe. The simulation isn't in the computer, it's in your mind. And your mind is the interface between possibility and form. Think about déjà vu. You dream of something small, a hallway, a face, a phrase, and later you see it exactly as you imagined. Coincidence? Or did your thought plant a seed that reality eventually grew? Psychologists call it confirmation bias. Mystics call it manifestation. Beneath both terms lies the same core truth. Your mind filters reality to match what it already believes. If you expect rejection, you unconsciously act in ways that invite it. If you expect luck, your perception sharpens toward opportunities others miss. Your thoughts become a self-fulfilling prophecy, not through magic, but through the neuroplastic shaping of attention and behavior. And maybe, just maybe, it's through something deeper. There are countless stories, pilots surviving impossible crashes because they knew they would. Patients healing from terminal illnesses after believing they would. People manifesting love, wealth, or purpose by living as if they already had it. Is this psychology or the architecture of the simulation itself? Is belief the code that runs the system? Here's the turning point, the paradox that defines us. If thoughts create reality, then who created the thought? If you're the architect of your simulation, then what are you made of? Close your eyes. Imagine the boundary between your mind and the world dissolving. You realize the tree outside isn't separate. It's part of your perception. It's the air, the sounds, the sensations, all exist as experiences within consciousness. There was never an outside. There was only within. This is what ancient philosophies like Hinduism, Advaita, Vedanta, and modern theories like simulation hypothesis both point toward. The external world is a reflection, a projection, a mirror. Your thoughts don't just shape the world, okay? They are the world, translated into form. Every fear you feed creates shadows. Every hope you nurture breathes color into your existence. Every emotion you carry echoes through the simulation like ripples through water. Reality isn't something happening to you, something happening through you. But there's a warning hidden in this revelation. If your mind creates your world, then what happens when your mind becomes corrupted by fear, guilt, or obsession? Many spiritual teachers say the greatest illusion is forgetting that you are the dreamer. When you start to believe that the dream is controlling you, the simulation turns dark. People trapped in anxiety loops, nightmares of reality. They're not imagining demons, they're creating them. The simulation doesn't judge, it mirrors. If you want to change the world, you must first change the code, your thought patterns, your emotions, your inner narrative. It's not easy. It requires awareness, discipline, compassion. But once you begin, the world around you subtly shifts. Synchronicities appear. Opportunities unfold. Life starts responding to you instead of happening to you. Maybe that's what awakening really means. Remembering that the keyboard to reality is inside your own mind. So next time you find yourself asking, why does this keep happening to me? Pause. Look inward. Maybe you're the programmer. The simulation isn't out there. It's not built by machines or aliens or some cosmic architect. It's built by consciousness, by you. Every moment you're alive, you're coding the next frame of existence. Your thoughts are the binary of creation. Your emotions are the electricity that powers it. And every time you awaken to that truth, the simulation evolves, because consciousness itself is the next level of the game. Welcome to PsyBeyond, where the boundaries between mind and reality blur, and the only question that truly matters is, what are you creating right now?